Hi, and welcome aboard the research vessel Glynn. This 46-foot vessel is owned and operated by the Coastal Resources Division, also called CRD, of the Georgia Department of Natural Resources. Right now, the RV Glynn is working on CRD's Coastal Longline Survey. You can see Sarah, Caleb, and Carmela are busy cutting up bait right now, so why don't you have a look around? You can spin all the way around in your chair, look up or down, but remember to stay in your seat. We don't want you falling overboard. Now that the bait is ready, it's time to begin. The Coastal Longline Survey uses a 3,000-foot monofilament line made of a heavy-duty plastic. You can see it here being unspooled from the winch. The line is about as thick as a piece of spaghetti, and along it, 60 individual drop lines are clipped to the long line at intervals of about 50 feet. If you look on the back of the boat, you can see the crew attaching the drop lines to the long line as it goes out. Each drop line has a 12-aught circle hook baited with mullet. Both ends of the 3,000-foot line are weighted so the long line sinks to the bottom. Buoys are attached on both ends for later retrieval. Once the first hook has been submerged for 30 minutes, biologists begin reeling the long line back aboard the RV Glynn. So let's see what we've got. The first shark you see coming aboard is an Atlantic sharpnose. These sharks are common in Georgia's waters and usually less than 4 feet in length. Although the Coastal Longline Survey has caught more than a dozen species of sharks, the Atlantic sharpnose is one of the 4 most commonly encountered, along with blacknose, bonnethead, and black-tipped sharks. When a shark is brought aboard the RV Glynn, the sex, life stage, weight, and length, and other data are all recorded. You can see Sarah starting that process on the table in front of you. Let's take a closer look. First, biologists and technicians remove the hook. After the hook is removed, the shark is laid flat on the table. Biologists use a measuring board to determine the shark's length. Other factors about the shark, like its sex, reproductive stages, and life cycle, are all recorded on data sheets. You can see Caleb doing that on the right-hand side of the table. Once all the data has been measured, the shark is put in a sling and weighed. You can see Sarah doing that to the left. After the shark is weighed, it's released back into the ocean. Its condition upon release is also recorded. Although we didn't catch any red drum today, the survey also records data about them when they're caught. All the data gathered during the Coastal Longline Survey is shared with other scientific agencies like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission. This data is used to make decisions about how to conserve these species for future generations. Thank you for coming aboard the RV Glynn and the Coastal Longline Survey. Now that you've got your sea legs, you're welcome back aboard anytime.